What is up, guys? Pigeon Return Studios, your boy Infinite, Tommy, whatever you want to call me. I'm just eating mac and cheese. A good majority of my family is at IKEA right now, and I didn't really want to do that, so I'm just going to be eating mac and cheese and live streaming because I have nothing better to do. I was, considering it for a long while, but then I'm like, hey, I think it's about time I stream here more often because I've streamed on Instagram here and there, or I've just been on Discord, and I think I should be streaming here because it's my YouTube page and all that. Mac and cheese is pretty good. And 2 viewers. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hey everyone. Whoa, shit. 4 viewers. And you know what? Since it's just such a great epic return, I'm going to be doing something special. Here we go. I don't do this often because of how awful it usually goes, but boom, bam, here's the link. This mac and cheese is fucking good. Yum.
Yo, what's up?
What's good, Cruz?
Nothing much. What's up with you except for eating macaroni?
Nothing much actually, to be honest.
Awesome. Dang it, I need to change my profile picture.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it to the commie knight smoking weed with the glasses. Because I'm gonna keep that as my forever picture though.
Okay.
I think it looks good.
Yo, what's up, Tobey Maguire?
Nothing much, Gapester.
Hey, Gapester.
Hey, dude, it's been a while.
Yeah. It has been.
I think I recognize you from that one stream where Michael showed his private info.
Yep.
Michael the dumbass.
I wasn't here the entire time, Pigeon, but what made you decide to come back and live stream?
You know what? It's because I was just eating some mac and cheese, and since my family's gonna be at IKEA for a while, I'm like, hey, it's been a while since I've done a stream, and I think I owe you guys one by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already gave people
Gonna be right back.
sub to me once, so it's about time. Okay, I kind of expected Pigeon to do one, otherwise known as Tobey Maguire. Hey, Thumping Puma.
Yeah.
Do you think Pigeon looks like Tobey Maguire?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, instead of his name being Tommy, it should be Toby.
There we go. Got my shoes because I'm heading out in the next 9 minutes or something like that.
Oh, where you going?
To my grandparents' house to go enjoy some quality dinner and talk about politics.
Trump.
Yeah, that's what I usually do at my grandparents' house is just go talk about politics or just have a really fun time just talking in general and planning about the future.
See?
Some of the talks can last 3 hours long.
I think the bird is trying to fly back into the stream.
What's up?
With some,
dude?
Oh, he back.
There he is.
The man, the myth, the legend himself. Tobey Maguire.
I just realized it's not the right type of charger.
Rip.
They're not the right charger. I meant to say not the right able thing to carry it, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Quinn.
Would still work?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move it over here. Oh.
Yeah, careful. The only one you got.
Boom. You can't keep the pigeon down. because like many things, the pigeon will always return.
Hey.
Yep, he flies and Fudging dies, and then he comes back. There
He always
goes
does
again.
that.
You can't keep me down for good.
No, you cannot. Oh, pretty kitty.
He's at my grandma's house.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about that.
Heckle.
The pigeon, you gonna show some gameplay or something of that Godzilla game?
Maybe. But I do have some exciting news, though, because I haven't kept anyone updated on YouTube when it comes to my actual projects.
Oh, yeah.
I've been working on a movie that you could say is 65 million years in the making.
Giganosaurus Rex 4.
Oh.
I mean,
Thumping Puma and I have been working on a Jurassic Park film as of like the past little bit here.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
It's gonna be really interesting if we can pull it off.
Yeah, I got like the huge fight in the end finished, but I still need to work on the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
Is
and
it-
that's only
is it-
when more of our cast fly in. They're out of town.
Tommy.
So.
Yeah?
Is it canon to the Gigantosaurus Rex series?
No. However, there will be a mentioning of another series, so in the end of the movie.
But no
A
spoilers.
mention.
It's not going to be
Okay,
Gigantosaurus Rex nor Godzilla related, but it's going to be something pretty kino.
Yep.
Okay. Probably Space God.
Pretty litty, if you will.
I was eating cereal earlier, and we still have like birthday decorations up. And I thought I saw someone, but it was actually one of the birthday decorations.
Oh no.
Boy.
And I held out the box of cereal like I was preparing to like throw it or something.
Oh, good.
Oh no. That would be too bad.
Pidgey, you should totally do some more streams more frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And no response from the school about the email I sent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's school?
The school that I used to go to, but Tommy is attending. It was about his movie that he wanted to make.
Well, it's not the Jurassic
Well-
Park one, but it's gonna be a spin-off of a certain movie series that I worked on before.
It was a Star Wars movie.
Oh, can I explain the tragedy of the Star Wars movie? Can I explain
for
that? Please?
I don't mind. It was. I actually thought I wasn't gonna play much of a role except for the villain, but I just thought that was funny.
So the tragedy of the Star Wars movie is that it was a night of filming, and I was really excited. And one of our cast members was screwing around, and it took us an hour to film these two scenes. And I think that we actually had multiple bloopers doing those as well. So it took over an hour to get these things filmed. And afterwards, we couldn't really do much other stuff in following game nights because, we weren't able to have them as frequently after that. So I just lost interest in filming it. And I think that's around the time Gigantus versus Giganosaurus Rex was being made. But yeah, that's what happened to the Star Wars film.
Yeah, I kind of was sad about that because I was gonna be playing the villain, and I thought I played the villain pretty well.
Yeah.
What about the fans? Like, why don't you make a poll vote on Instagram? You know, one of those things like yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, you should do this. Like, should I continue the Star Wars movie and put it a yes or no option?
At this point, I'm not really interested in doing the Star Wars film. I'm more interested in doing the Jurassic Park movie along with the one film with my school.
And
I'm still
Gigantosaurus
waiting for-
Rex.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Tommy, I haven't had any contact with our other potential cast member. I haven't had anything from him. Yeah, so that might be scrapped unless he can somehow get in contact with me.
Well, what about reshoot everything but for a different person?
That could work, but we're really low on cast members. Like right now, the only people that are really interested is me and Tommy. Really.
Like the other people who go to our game nights, you really don't even stay for the first night, and the first night's pretty much like just a gaming night. So we really just can't do much filming, like unless if we have an actors only game night, and we try to have them stay for more than a few hours. Like
We'll stay.
And I would try to do in a similar way, like I do it with the school, but you know, I think this one film's already going to be enough to film for when it comes to the school, because you know they make all these plans for their own thing, and that it'd be pretty complicated to try to fit in more than already one project in, since you know I think they're already having their things planned out.
Yeah, it'd be very hectic.
That when it comes to films, this one Giganosaurus Rex film is going to be an exception. That is, if they even like let us do it, if they even like accept the collaboration idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
And if they
Yeah,
don't, then I'm going to try to resort to something like Kickstarter. Which I don't even know if I'm even allowed to have. At this point, I'm allowed to have a Change.net account, I believe, or something like that, because I'm 16. However, I don't know how old you have to be to start a Kickstarter project. And I'll have to, in some way, already have my name out to the public. People like Butch Hartman and Derek Savage can succeed, but I'm kind of a nobody to all these big industries.
Wow.
So, best of luck.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Yeah?
you still. You said, how old are you? 16?
Yeah.
And how old are these other guys?
Where?
You know, the other dudes. You said you're nothing compared to them. Those other dudes. How
Well,
old are they?
they're professional adults that have been known for years.
I know.
Yeah, like Derek Savage
like,
and Butch Hartman.
Why don't you use YouTube as a practice, and then one day you could eventually become like someone like them.
I mean, that's kind of what I do, in a way. Like, I put a lot of effort into these movies. And to me, I think each movie is gradually improving. I think you're going to really enjoy the Jurassic Park film.
I enjoy any video.
Well, the Jurassic Park one, if it succeeds, it'll be even better.
Yeah, Gigantosaurus Rex 2 is still the best, though.
Gigantosaurus Rex 2?
Have you seen Godzilla 2000 Resurgence?
Huh? Oh,
have you seen, like, I think Godzilla 2000 Resurgence is more than likely a step up, or at least in terms of the effects and the fights.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
And definitely the acting.
You know what? I'll do it right now.
I just can't believe you said Gigantosaurus Rex 2 is your favorite. Acting in that was so bad. Okay, I think I actually have to go. So, I will...
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll see you all later.
See you around, kid.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry I didn't reply earlier, Kaiju Psycho Films. Yes, I did enjoy the Godzilla 2 trailer. It's amazing.
Agreed.
Let's see. The Pigeon Return Studios. Now, where is this little thing?
The movie?
No, not up. No, yeah, I'm just looking.
It's one of my more recent uploads.
What?
What?
Oh, nothing. My bad. Just trying to look for it. Is this 16 minutes long?
Let me check, actually.
Because I think I might have found it.
16 minutes, 35 seconds long.
Okie dokie, then here we go. On my TV.
Awesome. I updated the intro.
Nice. Ooh. What is this? Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's after the Titanic. Okay. Oof. Well,
Epic.
yeah. That guy doesn't even talk once.
They say silence is golden.
True.
Oh shit, it's Paul and Mark.
Okay, here's a tiny bit of a problem. Well, it's not a big deal, but it could be fixed though.
Yeah?
Your music is a little bit too loud and distracting, kind of.
Yeah, I notice at times.
Yeah, maybe like tone it down a little bit, and it'll be all good.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, your green screen around the beginning, like one of the parts, a split second, I saw the square part of a dark shadow of the green screen or blue screen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this volume up. The music is a little bit too loud to hear that guy's voice.
Yeah.
It's alright though. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Better explosions than mine, I gotta admit.
Thanks.
Yeah, but like when Godzilla moved his hand, I kind of saw one off the screen a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that as well during editing.
Oh, and also that green. Oh,
They're dead.
it's a little bit blurry for the outside seeing.
Yeah.
Godzilla's skin is pink.
Well, it was burst. It was kind of ripped apart by the explosion.
True. One question: is there another light in that room?
I don't know.
Or do you have an extra line because it's kind of a bit dark and I can't tell who it is over there, what they're doing with their hands.
Yeah.
Orga. Okay, the music stopped. All right. Whoa. Pigeon.
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yeah.
When did the Muto have Rodan's Rars?
They just sound cool.
Okay, I'll give you that. Whoa, you're right about the VFX. I gotta admit, they're way better than the drawing thing. Like maybe tone. It's Godzilla 2000, so maybe tone down to like yellow. Unless it's like you're trying to do your own custom beam, then okay.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to do custom, or are you just trying to stick to original material on that?
Uh, I just kind of use a Saber Effects app because I still use a phone for these movies.
When do you get a computer?
Try to use a computer.
Yeah, I recommend After Effects and the Saber plugin.
Hi everyone, I'm Ishiro Sarasawa from the Godzilla Prediction Network here in Illinois. We have made discoveries that this creature that is about to make landfall is not Godzilla. He's an imposter, a duplicator of that, and that Godzilla is most likely heading towards Chicago. I recommend all of you evacuate or stay sheltered immediately. Anyways, I hope all of you stay safe.
Pigeon.
Yeah.
Here's a little flaw. You said Chicago with that funny Godzilla hat, but in the text it said Illinois.
That's how you spell Illinois.
I know, but I'm saying you said Chicago, but
Yeah,
in the
but
text
Chicago
it's
is in Illinois.
oh, sorry, my bad. I know. I'm dumb. Whoa. Now here's the real Godzilla. Did you make that song?
Yes.
It sounds amazing.
Thank you.
It sounds just as good as D-Man's.
Wow, thank you.
Why did I have to see Orga for a second?
Because it's supposed to be like that.
Oh, I see. What the? Figure change for out of nowhere. Okay, Godzilla's not happy. Oof. Okay, here's a little flaw. I saw your the shadow of your hand move away.
Oh, oops.
Sorry. What is it? Ew, what is he eating? What the heck is that stuff? What? Oh, I see where this is going. No more head. Okay, the thing I'm a bit confused about. It was just day, and then it turned to night with the Godzilla breath scene. Now it turns day when he goes to the ocean.
Oops.
There he goes. Directed by Tommy H. I mean M, not M. My bad. Edited by Tommy M.
Yep.
Music by Taki. I can't. Remixes by Chris E and Tommy. Okay, obviously. What are you doing?
Just closing up some bags I forgot to put it back in the fridge.
Alright.
So
Okay, that needs a sequel.
funny you mentioned making a sequel because I was thinking of doing a sequel for that.
Well, you should. It's pretty good.
The sequel would be called Godzilla 2000: Battle for the Throne.
Battle for the Throne. What is this? Some kind of Destroy All Monsters movie? Or Battle Royale?
Godzilla would be battling Godzilla again, but this time it wouldn't be Yorga. So yeah, what did you think?
Pretty cool. I mean, like it was a huge step up from the previous of Rex. Like I kind of like this a little bit more than Gigantosaurus Rex 2.
Ha!
Finally, there's a movie that beats Gigantosaurus Rex 2. Sorry, Gigantosaurus Rex 2. You had your time.
And then there's going to be the Jurassic Park movie, which, according to Cruz, says is probably going to be the best one.
Oh, that. Okay, I'll be waiting for that.
I actually finished the full battle that'll be in the end of the movie, and Cruz watched it and said it's good. It's better.
Oh, you did? Okay.
However, I have a lot to work on, though. I need to still film all the human scenes, and a majority of the dinosaur scenes aren't even filmed.
Oh. Then why didn't you film the final battle last?
Because, there's going to be no human interaction in that. Well, the rest is going to have humans everywhere.
Oh, I see.
And plus, I need to use actual locations to film on. While for the final fight, all I really needed to do was set some things up. Which,
yes, after watching Godzilla 2000 Resurgence, there's some flaws that can be fixed, and I can't even talk. That can be fixed in the Jurassic World movie. Oh my god, Jurassic Park movie. Like for example, try to make your green screen if you have a dinosaur on a green screen, try to make sure it's only in the green screen, not at the edges or corners too much.
Yeah. And the thing is, I took down the poster board, and a lot of the stuff is messed up, but...
Oh.
Not what you're going to see in the final product.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but I really like this figure. Big fan of this guy.
That looks like something that could be used in as a posing.
Yeah, in a way, this T-Rex does make that pose initially. in the film a few times, but I mean, I didn't get any of the Fallen Kingdom stuff. That, for what I was trying to go for, I wanted to be like as detailed as possible, so I used a lot of these trees and the grass. And
will the Indominus Rex be in it?
yeah, the Indominus will be in it.
I see.
And
what about Blue and Charlie and that other guy?
Not really. This isn't based on Jurassic World. It's just kind of a different take on the timeline, like after the third film. But you will be seeing Velociraptors. It's not Jurassic Park without Velociraptors.
True. Not even without a T-Rex, still.
Yeah. Even though Jurassic Park 3 treated the T-Rex horribly.
I know. Don't go there.
And I'm gonna be doing something that Fallen Kingdoms did not have the balls to do.
What is it?
Have a T-Rex versus Final fight.
True.
You'll be seeing the original T-Rex fight this Spinosaur.
Oh, yay.
So that's something to look forward to.
Yes, it is. And is it gonna take place at night or day?
The fight's gonna take place anywhere. It's gonna take between place. Yeah, it's gonna be during the night.
Okay, then try to make sure it stays at a black tone, because you kind of messed it up about the ending of the Godzilla movie. It was daytime at first, and then it turns to night, and then it turns back to day real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be better about that. I'm gonna be better, but
yeah, you should watch your film first before you upload it.
Yeah. But I think so far this Jurassic Park movie is going to end up surprising a lot of people. It's going to be different than my usual stuff. It's going to be a lot darker.
Oh, dark tone, okay.
Like these two films I'm working on have a really somewhat dark tone to them.
Okay. I'll be waiting for that.
The Giganosaurus Rex film itself is going to be very different. It's going to be the most outlandish thing I've ever worked on because of how different it is. It's not often that you see a fan film that's really low budget that's found footage.
Yep, they just Rise Gucci for a little while. And Machino.
I don't think I'm really going to be making a fourth Giganosaurus Rex movie, but I'm thinking about making a few videos of the timeline of the Infinite Verse and what happened after Giganosaurus Rex 3, and if I ever make another Game Night Crew movie, the intro might just be a recap of everything after the third movie, told in Paul's perspective.
What if you make spin-off movies that are canon to it?
Game Night Crew.
Exactly.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is that I wouldn't make a fourth one because it just kind of be filler for a lot of stuff, and that the intro, Paul would just kind of briefly explain everything that kind of just happened and what happened to him after the third movie and how he came back. He's going to say something like, I know what you guys are thinking. You're going to be wondering, how come there's another one of these if Paul's dead? Well, I'll be telling you the story about how my life was flipped upside down or something like that.
I see. Well, what about the character itself, the Giganosaurus Rex character?
To
will he
explain that,
will he ever be in another movie if he's not getting another solo movie?
Oh yeah. He may get another solo movie, but it might just kind of be a soft reboot where it still takes place in the same timeline. However, it's going to be different. Either that, or I'm going to do the new Giganosaurus Rex stuff, which will take place in another universe, or I'm going to do both.
Or multiverse.
Yeah, it's called the Infinite Verse after all, and I did explain that Infinite Verse was pretty much infinite universes. So,
yeah, who knows? Maybe the Jurassic movie, the Jurassic Jurassic Park movie somewhere in that timeline.
I mean, funny you mentioned like the multiverse in Jurassic Park, because in the Lost World, when the T-Rex is attacking San Diego, a Japanese tourist ran away screaming something like, "I left my country because of this."
Oh, I see.
They were in like that was when TriStar acquired the rights to Godzilla, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. Maybe you can do something like that.
And I was thinking about maybe eventually making a Rampage film.
Oh, yeah, you gotta make one.
I was thinking about it, but I
And
realized that like the plot sounded really similar to some other movies.
oh, then why don't you mix the plots of different movies?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. What I originally was gonna do for a Rampage movie is that the main character, George, is like a normal guy, but it turns out he gets like a really bad disease. And these government guys, these really fishy people, this really like off-putting dude said that there's a way to pretty much make him immune to diseases. So George agrees. It gets experimented on and becomes uh the gorilla.
Hmm.
And he and his friend are pretty much arguing. George is freaking out because like at random moments he just turns to the gorilla, and he's angry. He wants to take out his anger on the villain characters, because the dude who offered him the antidote was actually working for this one organization of that experiments on humans and animals. And
Sounds very similar to some Marvel characters.
yeah, I realized that I pretty much like unintentionally had some really big similarities to the Deadpool movie.
Well, kind of, but like some of the similarities with Hulk, like he gets angry out of nowhere, and Wolverine, he wants to take revenge on the guys that did it to him. So
Yeah, and what happens is that George like goes on a rampage, because his mind is constantly changing with his animalistic mind. At the same time, he wants to chase after the people who did this to him. And there's a moment where he's just kind of considering like his life and such, like kind of pondering about his existence. Then he just kind of looks around. He turns around and notices a gigantic mutated wolf and a gigantic mutated crocodile. And he realizes that he's not alone in this. And
I see.
we have a huge finale where it's the corporation controlling giant robots as George, Lizzie, and Ralph fight the robots.
Okay.
And that would be Rampage the movie.
Well, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying that if you're ever gonna do a Rampage movie, there's a lot of things that gotta be changed.
I agree.
Like the final fight with the government and that stuff, and how George is in the movie.
It would have been. It would also be a really serious movie, because you'd see George as be this emotional, angry, he's constantly just confused. It would have been a different take for a film of mine.
Yeah, I see. Like, what about the other two monsters? If you were going from that other draft, like what about them? Where do they come from? Where's their origin in this?
Lizzie and Ralph.
Yeah.
They have little mentions here and there but like the main character would be George. Like you'd see the two be mentioned throughout the film, but George really wouldn't care until that moment where he's just broken, or he has just lost it, and the two just would have to be kind of revealed fully at that moment if we were going for that type of story.
That is true. Well, I have plans. If I ever have plans to do a rampant movie, here's how I do it. Okay. George. He's also the main character of the movie. Not saying that he's not. George. He's in a Okay, it has something to do with Kong in this. Like Kong, he's the king of Skull Island, and there's not many gorillas there. What was the other part? Oh yes, and George, he's like the only albino gorilla, like the last of his species in this universe, the last of his species. And then one day, oh my, I can't even talk. A terrible thunderstorm happens. He was on the edge of the island, and then he fell with the rock under him. And then he gets knocked out by another boulder, knocked out for like a little while. He wakes up in an animal hospital with other humans, except they're not medical people. They're actually people that want to do some crazy experiments on him. Like they injected him, and it turned him into a mutant gorilla. And then he started to become bigger, and angrier. And he kills everyone in the room and starts to go on a rampage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also cut to another animal, which is the wolf. It's in like a wolf pack. Like one of them, like, okay, that serum thing, it got mixed with some kind of like medical attention, first aid, and then they accidentally give it to one of the wolves named Ralph, and he becomes a mutant, and then kills all the other wolves, and then kills everyone, and just goes on to a rampage. And then for Lizzie, the crocodile thing, she will be just swimming casually. Everyone's like throwing the last bit of the serum into the ocean, which was a terrible mistake because the crocodiles need to drink their water also. They drink the water. Lizzie starts to choke for a little bit. She becomes bigger, grows her teeth, and becomes angry, and starts to eat everybody. And then just like slowly walks to the city. And all three of the monsters met, but didn't really care much. They didn't fight. They just they just start destroying everything out of their anger because they don't know what's going on. They're scared, confused. They don't want to be there, but that's what they're just doing. And then the humans come along and they try to stop them, but miserably fail. But then one of them, which is George, he regains his memory somehow. And then he sees the city being destroyed. He's like, oh no, I can't let this happen. And then he starts to fight the other monsters, which one of them was Ralph at first. And then they start to fight. And then when Ralph tries to fly into George, George had an idea. He ducked, and then Ralph accidentally scratched Lizzie on the back. Lizzie started to get angry, fight the wolf. And then not Kong, but George let the two fight for a little bit. And then Lizzie kills Ralph. And now it's George and Lizzie fighting. Somehow, George wins. And then the military decides to leave him alone because George was walking in a simple direction. The ocean. Swimming away, looking for Skull Island to go home. And basically that's Rampage for a little bit. Like, I know it sounds like a shitty plot, but like it's still being worked on. What do you think in your opinion?
Interesting concept. I mean, I'm not really a master when it comes to plot making, but yours also sounds pretty good.
Is there any flaws that need to be fixed?
I don't think so at the moment.
Oh, I see. Anyways, this is your stream. Why am I talking about me? We should be talking about your stuff.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's joined the chat in a while.
Still, it's your stream. We should be talking about you. You should be talking about the Pigeon Return Studios, not Gapester. Gapester has his own content somewhere else.
I really don't know if there's any other content like to do anything. I mean,
Roblox.
Roblox. Yeah, I'm on Roblox. I play Roblox.
No. I'm not talking about like playing the game. Like maybe a kaiju Roblox. No, you know what? Never mind. It sounds silly.
You want me to do like a movie on Roblox or something?
No. It's never mind. It's cringy. So
Roblox fan film.
a kaiju Roblox movie. That's what I was gonna say. Like you use the game for like the action scenes, like, but it's not gonna work. I don't know how.
Like do those like Roblox animations.
I guess so.
I was thinking about doing something like that.
Oh, you were. Oh, okay.
I was thinking about it for a short amount of time. Roblox Rise to Destruction. I don't know what would be worse, Rise Goji or Roblox Godzilla.
Roblox good. The Roblox Goji.
Ro Goji.
MC Goji. Minecraft Goji.
Oh no.
There's already one. It's in a mod. Someone already actually made a fan film about it.
A Minecraft Godzilla fan film?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you should watch it. It actually looks pretty hard worked on, but it doesn't really seem right because the fight scenes, it didn't really make sense.
Hmm.
But what about this? Fortzilla, Fortnite Godzilla.
No. No.
Fort
No. I'm gonna have to put my foot down on that one and call it a no.
or MCU Goji.
Ooh, Marvel Cinematic Universe Godzilla?
It could work. I mean, they did it before in the comics.
Hmm.
I mean, NECA was supposed to make a figure of it, but they weren't allowed to. Or Lego Goji.
I think there is kind of a Lego Godzilla, called like the Lizard Man or whatever.
That don't count.
An actual Lego Godzilla figure, other than like the bootleg one that I have.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah, I do have the bootleg Lego Godzilla figure.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I'll go downstairs.
Okay. I'll be right back. Also, I'm gonna get popsicle or something. Pigeon?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
So where's the Lego Goji?
That side by side comparison between the Lizard Man and the Godzilla.
Oh, the bullet does actually doesn't look that bad actually.
I think it kind of looks better in a way and more like Godzilla. More
Yes.
details to it.
Like someone actually made a build of Godzilla in Lego, which Lego should make into an actual set. I would buy it.
Hold on. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to have a Lego Ghidorah and like a Lego Mechagodzilla and a Lego Rodan.
Yeah.
However, I don't think it's really happening though. I don't think it really ever happened. As cool as it would be.
I mean, there's always these people making their own builds with like Ghidorah Lego yellow pieces.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but
What about a Mario Goji?
I mean, we did see a T-Rex in Mario Odyssey, but
Yeah, I mean, someone did make a fan film called Godzilla versus Koopzilla.
it was a pretty good film. However, I just don't agree with the ending. Which there is an alternative ending to that where Godzilla wins.
I know, but he did say there will be a sequel.
And that there's going to be an alternate version where Godzilla's the hero.
There is?
Yeah, but that's just kind of like the problem with the Deuce channel. He announces way too many films. Then he takes forever to make them, or he just never makes them.
Yeah, he should get a majority of the movie done or a minority of it done, and then announce have everything prepared, know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, like the problem with like the original Giganosaurus Rex film, not the one from last year, but the one like that was even before that, the first one. Like
Gigantic?
that one, like the concepts of it back from 2014. The problem with that is that I kept on making posts about it and I never finished it. And that's kind of like what I see with him is that he keeps on like announcing all these projects and makes all these like videos like Godzilla and the Agents of Crush or whatever.
Sounds like Shield.
It's based on Hulk and the Agents of Smash or whatever.
I thought so.
Like, he announces it, then like never makes it, except for like he made the intro of it supposedly, but at the same time, it's like you need to tone down your posting of the things. You should actually get some work done first.
Yeah, it's true. It was using sprites from 8-bits into a film is not easy. I mean, it can be easy, but it just takes a long time.
Because animation is really tedious.
Yeah, like mine's pretty terrible. I use a lot of sprites, and mine's pretty terrible. Like it's the creepypasta Godzilla.
Yeah, and if there's like things that if you want to be like really like fully original to sprites, it's gonna take even longer to actually make them, and if you want them to be in the style of what you want it to be in, that's gonna take you even longer.
Yeah. Do you know the thing called Source Filmmaker or Miku Miku Dance?
Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting one of the two.
Yeah. I recommend Source Filmmaker because like Miku Miku Dance has a lot of I can't talk with this stupid ice cream. Problems and it crashes. Like I even tried it on a different computer and it still had the problems still. So I recommend Source Filmmaker. It's on Steam.
Plus, isn't Miku Miku Dance or MMD, whatever it's called, really only used for like dance videos? Like,
well, not really.
I know it can be used for animations in general, but I think isn't it more so supposed to be used for music videos?
I have no idea, but people can use it whatever they want. Like Goji73, he used MMD for like something. Like those Bad Day, or was it someone else?
I think that was a Sosa Productions, but I think that like from what I've seen from both programs, SFM is kind of looks better and what if you want to do it
I
with
heard
what you
like back in like 2015, I tried to get it. I originally wanted to make Five Nights at Freddy's animations, but I decided not to.
Oh man. If you were to ever become popular, there's no way of escaping that.
Yeah,
Like, it's hard to escape something if you become a part of a trend.
yes, I know. Like, I'll be honest, I think I should have made the Five Nights at Freddy's SFM because if I did it before, I could have been really good at Source Filmmaker, and I could be making like Godzilla kaiju battles with that. But fortunately, I decided not to do it, which I'm an idiot for that.
I mean, it takes a long time to do like animation, like, and you'll have to have a lot of practice in order to make something really, really good.
I know. Who knows? It could even take like 2 weeks for one scene, one little like view.
Like, it took me pretty much a good chunk of the day to get over a minute of footage done for a movie. Nearly 2 minutes took pretty much the entire day, just constantly editing and editing and filming. It took that long to do everything.
Wow, I
It,
remember that one stream I was in where you like kept doing it, like you were just taking so many photos.
yeah, that was a third Giganosaurus Rex film, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
That film being kind of rushed, if you will, is kind of
Yeah,
a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that like a lot of the lore wouldn't have been done so like wouldn't have been made as well. You know, like
yes,
a lot of the lore is like there's a lot I wish I would have carried on from the script. Like the dream dimension would be so much better had it gone the way I wanted it to go.
true.
It would have been scarier, it would have been better acted. It would have been
Yes, I'm
such
not.
the dream dimension fight was just such a disappointment to see.
I see. Like, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not trying to sound rude. I'm not saying I'm not impressed or like happy that it's made. I'm just saying like it didn't give me the same emotion as Giganosaurus Rex 2 did. Not saying that it's a bad movie. I enjoyed it. It's not as good as it.
Like, I'm not saying that it's bad either. I'm just saying that, there's a lot I wish that could have been done. While at the same time, it's like, well, how would you explain Paul? Like, how do you, because, it's not like a movie like Star Wars. We have such a big cast and so many people who would want to be on board. This is just a small thing I do with my friends. And if I, like, actually fully killed Mark and Paul off, there's no way I'm going to be able to get people who look different who would want to play different characters.
That's
I'd
true.
have to bring Paul and Mark back one way or another.
Yeah.
And one of the members even said try to like that Paul's mind transferred into something,
Hmm.
or
Well,
to
I mean,
have it be about his son, because I just can't do something like that unless if it's a finale.
well, you could. In a way, you could like you said, like some kind of thing, like Tony Stark in Spider-Man. Like Tony Stark put his memory to some computer thing, like his conscience, basically. Like he doesn't actually have to be there to be filmed. Like for example, that Paul, whatever guy you said, he could just like use his phone, record himself talking. Like he doesn't have to be there. You could just take that footage, like make sure it's on a green screen background, make it like Cody, and then like it's like he's actually there.
Yeah, but the thing is, it comes down to the how many actors we have, and that's hardly any. Like, we wouldn't be able to pull something like that off for a whole movie. Like,
Hmm. I
so
would I would act if I was there. If I was there, I'd probably be an actor for there.
yeah, and this leads back to a problem with these films. Like, it's usually like a crew of, like, the most that's ever acted in a film was like three, And if we were gonna do the Star Wars film, TKZ would have been the fourth person, but that never got made.
Wait, TKZ was supposed to be a fourth person?
He was gonna be in a movie, but we ended up. But he's gonna make a brief cameo.
Huh. I mean, next year I'm able to drive like next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my driver's license or something.
I could possibly go to your state, maybe being a fourth factor for a little while.
Hmm.
Like, is it possible?
Maybe I'll check. Speaking of checking, uh, I think someone's viewing this.
Oh,
Wow.
who?
I don't know. I'll see if they're in the chat.
Okay.
Ultra Goji Film says, "Hey, look, a talking pigeon."
You got that right. He can fly, he dies, but he always returns.
Shaking my head
Oh, why?
because another joke about me being a pigeon.
Pigeons. Yesterday, my cat was chasing a pigeon bird earlier. And then here's the funny thing. When I looked out the window like a few hours later, he returned.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's Tommy. Tommy the pigeon. I actually named it Tommy, maybe. I may name it, I don't know. I didn't know Tobey Maguire could also be a bird in a way.
Hmm.
Hmm. What if, what if you, what if, like, can your Chromebook work with SFM, Source from Maker, or Steam?
No, it does not work with Steam.
Oh, why not?
It's just not compatible with Steam.
That sucks. I mean, I have my old Windows laptop that I never use anymore. I was like, you can have it if you wish.
It's good. It's
Sure,
alright.
mate. Like, it's a Windows 7, but it's pretty good though. Like, I can erase everything and get Source Filmmaker in it. I know how you can make I know how you can put Godzilla into your Jurassic World universe.
How?
I mean, oh my God, Jurassic Park universe. But you may have to make the figure or somehow get the figure if you can or if you already have it. Godzilla Source Rex.
Have the Godzillasaurus be in the Jurassic Park universe.
Yeah, I mean it is a dinosaur.
Either that or maybe even Gorosaurus could work.
Yeah, maybe Zilla in a way.
Maybe.
Yes, like Godzilla, a Godzillasaurus. He's on an island with all the other dinosaurs killed off. Like there's multiple T-Rex, some bones, skeletons, fossils. He's basically the only living dinosaur on that island. And then like eventually someone accidentally drops a nuke, and then the monster becomes Godzilla.
Hmm.
And this time it can be the first Godzilla. And if you don't want to include the 54 Godzilla in this universe at first. Like in a way, it could work. Like,
Hmm.
and if something happens to like Rexy the T Rex, and then they could have a little fight.
Mhm.
And maybe have a little cameo of a pigeon bird flying in the battle.
Hmm.
Like he dies, and then later in the movie he returns before the building gets destroyed. Like it could be called the Pigeon Return Studios building, and then it gets destroyed by one of the monsters or a dinosaur. Just for candidate purposes. So, do you want to play Roblox?
Maybe in a bit.
Okay. It's been so long since I've been on Roblox, anyways. Were there any other projects that you wanted to make, or something you thought about in your head but you just tuned it out or forget about it?
I don't know.
What if you make your own dinosaurs in your universe, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park universe, if you're some of your Godzilla figures?
Hmm. I don't know. It really depends if I make more Jurassic Park films afterwards.
Yeah. I could kind of, well, judging from how like what's done so far in the movie, what's done so far.
Uh, Not gonna really spoil anything, but
You don't have to spoil, like just basically like the action scenes, human scenes, like what's done. I mean, that kind
the
of stuff.
final fight and a part of of a fight before that.
I see. What were the effects?
What?
What were the VFX or stuff like that?
Uh, I mean, I really haven't gotten to the editing of the fight before the big one, but
When was it filmed, anyways?
where?
When? I mean, I said when.
Like, when did it take place? Or
No, I mean like when did you film? Should be excited for it. Because I hate to see one of your projects or someone else's get scrapped.
yeah.
Or what about a pretty kitty movie? Like the cat could be like a giant monster that destroys everything.
Maybe.
Like Cat's Wait, no, someone already made it, but you can make your own Cat's
Yeah, maybe.
The fuck? Never mind. So what's the stream gonna be about, or is this just gonna be more silence?
I'm probably gonna and I'm probably gonna end it for now. To be honest, but yeah, I hope you guys have a go on there. Talk to you guys later. Peace.